Never before did I get so close to nature. Never before did she come so close to me. Amid this wild, free scene, how healthy, how joyous, how clean and vigorous and sweet. It seems indeed as if peace and nutriment from heaven subtly filter into me here. How it all nourishes, lulls me in the way most needed. The disturbed passions and the feverish conflict subsided. I stand or sit musing, my sane or sick spirit here, as near as peace as it can be. My spirit at peace, I smile, all is peace here. I am satisfied.
I think the golf course here, the Augusta National, the three holes that are key to playing this golf course, 11, 12, and 13.
The word amen is typically used at the end of a prayer, meaning so be it, a gesture to solemnly ratify that prayer into existence. For those fortunate and skilled enough to play in the Masters tournament, a prayer to help get around Amen Corner, hole numbers 11, 12, and 13 at Augusta National, often goes unanswered, leaving players to fend for themselves through one of the most famed stretches in all of golf.
There are more tournaments, I think, been lost on 12 and 13 than any other two holes on the whole golf course.
Amen Corner is a term first coined by famed writer Herbert Warren Wind in an article recounting the 1958 Masters for Sports Illustrated. Wind wrote, "At the farthest reach of the Augusta National Course, down in the Amen Corner, where Rays Creek intersects the 13th fairway near the tee, then parallels the front edge of the green on the short 12th, and finally swirls alongside the 11th green."
It's an old jazz tune, shouting in Amen Corner. So that's totally appropriate.
And the shouting begins at Amen Corner once again.
Every hole's got water on it, so you can blow the tournament right there, or you can really have something dramatic happen there.
You don't get stretches like that. And this is part of what Augusta is. Because Herb was as literate and clever as he was, incidentally a great lover of jazz. I'd been to a jazz club in Manhattan with him, but he came up with that phrase. That's just another layer of mystique to add to this place.
My first Masters was 1979. My seatmate was Herbert Warren Wind. So talk about intimidating, like, well, all he did was name Amen Corner. I don't guess there's any more famous location in golf.
The entry point to Amen Corner is number 11. With its long uphill drive, a blind tee shot to a narrow landing area. The approach is one of the most daunting in all of golf. And while there is plenty of room right of the green, a chip from there is downhill, sloping back toward a pond, just beckoning any errant shot. Through 1950, Rays Creek meandered in front of this green before the decision was made to add a treacherous pond short and left.
It's going to be dangerously close to the bank above the pond. It slides into the hazard.
Two-time Masters champion Ben Hogan once said of the 11th hole, "If you ever see me on the 11th green in 2, you'll know I missed my second shot." During Tiger Woods' record-breaking first Masters win in 1997, he played the hole in 2 under par, including an amazing birdie on Sunday en route to a 12-stroke victory. In the years since Tiger's first triumph, the hole has been lengthened by more than 60 yards, and the fairway tightened, making accuracy off the tee paramount.
Oh, there goes the shaft.
White Dogwood, as it's named, has seen its share of historic Masters moments. In 1979, Masters rookie Fuzzy Zeller made a birdie putt in a playoff to beat both Ed Snead and Tom Watson.
There's your champion.
Becoming the first golfer since Gene Sarazen in 1935 to win in his tournament debut. In 1987, in a playoff with Greg Norman, local hero Larry Mize did the unthinkable, holing a chip from right of the green to win.
To be back here, once again, the memories flood back, you know, trying to watch the ball, visualize the ball rolling like it was. My whole goal was to hit a good aggressive shot and put pressure back on Greg. People always say, how did you feel? It kind of says it all. I mean, it went in, I threw my wedge up, I have no idea where it went, and I'm running around screaming like a madman. To hit a shot like that and to go in under those circumstances, hard to believe and so special.
2 years later, Englishman Nick Faldo won the first of back-to-back Masters titles, both ending in a playoff on number 11.
This is pretty cool when I can come here and reminisce all on my own. I can still see myself, which is very nice, and the reaction.
In 1989, beating Scott Hoke with an unlikely birdie.
There it is! Can you believe it?
And the flag was up there, well, the hole was there, and I went. And it's still the sweetest part of my life.
And now the 12th hole. Hogan said he'd never played this hole until he felt the wind on his cheek.
The par 3 12th hole is one of the most famous short holes in all of golf. And while an ovation from the gathering of patrons as players approach the 12th tee is rewarding, it is just a reprieve to the challenges they will face upon arrival.
It really involves the perfect club selection and sometimes a lot of luck involving the wind. Number 12 is the toughest shot in the golf course involving Race Creek.
Only 155 yards, it is Augusta National's shortest par 3. But choosing the perfect club is essential, as varying winds often require anything from a 6 to a 9 iron. Jack Nicklaus, a 6-time Masters champion, has said of number 12, "Sometimes I get there and my hands just shake."
And all you can do is hit the best shot you can, and you're in the fate of the winds after that.
Even if you struck it well, I mean, you're watching it the whole way because you're just not sure what's going to happen to it.
It's small. Our target is very small.
There's a lot of times you just hit it and you just, do I say get up? Do I say get down? Do I say, you know, be the right club? It's tricky. God help you if you ever have a little wind blowing through there.
Rays Creek acts as the 12th green's protector against any mishit shot. A perfect combination of timing and circumstance. Number 12 has left many a Masters contender looking for answers.
Water.
Splash.
Floyd dunks his ball in the water Friday and suffers the inevitable aggravation of a double bogey 5.
I lost my concentration, and you just can't do that around here. That's what cost you.
In 2016, the leader and defending champion Jordan Spieth famously made a quadruple bogey 7, effectively dooming his chance to repeat.
Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable.
But fate shined differently here for at least one Masters champion. In 1992, Fred Couples received a reprieve from the golfing gods. His 8-iron approach hit the bank, but inexplicably, the ball did not roll back all the way into Rays Creek, stopping inches away from the water. Couples managed to get up and down for par on his way to winning the green jacket.
Well done. That's the most nervous I've ever been. Obviously, it showed. How it stayed up was a miracle, and so is winning the Masters.
If you don't believe in ghosts, you might if you watch down there on a windy day when the tournament's on the line. I mean, just go back to what happened in 19 when Tiger wins, and there's 4 of the best players in the last 25 years hitting in the water. Things happen there, and Amen Corner is just, it's the perfect name for the perfect place.
The connection between the past and present is everywhere at Augusta National. Around each corner, another memory of a spectacular moment or one of the game's greatest champions can be found. It is no surprise, then, that in the heart of Amen Corner, two of golf's most hallowed landmarks act as literal bridges connecting generations.
This golf course has always brought out the best and the best players.
When you walk from 12T over Hogan Bridge onto 12 Green and 13T, there's nobody there. You're in solitude almost. Tom Watson, when Bruce Edwards, his longtime caddy, died, he started leaving a egg salad sandwich on the bench for him there. You know, it's like the spiritual location.
In 1958, both the Hogan Bridge, commemorating Ben Hogan's then record-breaking winning score of 274, and the Nelson Bridge, honoring Byron Nelson's 1937 come-from-behind victory, were dedicated to honor both champions and their achievements. The Hogan Bridge, crossing Rays Creek as players head from the 12th tee to the green. The Nelson Bridge, crossing back over Rays Creek after players hit their drive off the 13th tee.
I'm Vern Lundquist, the 13th hole, instantly one of the most recognizable and historic on the course.
Perhaps Augusta National's most famous hole, if not its most picturesque, is Azalea, the beautiful crescendo to Amen Corner. The par 5 13th is a strategic masterpiece, and much of the hole's charm was present prior to course architect Alistair Mackenzie's design. Originally an open field, Mackenzie used the land as is to form the now famous right-to-left dogleg hole. His major design decision was placing the sloping green along the winding waterway that serves as the hole's great dividing line.
I've said it for many, many years now, it's the greatest par 5 in the world. I find that tee to be one of the most iconic places in the world to play golf.
Even a good drive kind of goes into that area where it's like, well, do we go for the green? Do we not go for the green?
A perfect blend of risk and reward. Yes! A good drive from around the corner of the dogleg leaves a long iron approach to the green from an uneven lie. Make any misstep, and the tributary of Rays Creek, which winds along the left side of the fairway and in front of the green, awaits.
In the water, in the creek, and no chance to play.
Historically, it is Augusta National's easiest hole. In 2023, 35 yards were added to the tee. The added distance brought the hole's original design concept back and forces modern players to make the same decisions as decades of Masters competitors before them.
We believe this modification will restore the element of risk and reward that was intended in the original design of the hole.
You'll have a lot more of that in between a 3-4 iron. Are you going to do it? Are you not? And I think that's going to be really entertaining.
If you're stuck in between and you get more mayhem because you're going to get more water balls instead of guys hitting 7 irons right into the middle of the green, how's that not more exciting?
Oh no, Rays Creek again.
Through all the years and all the tournaments, number 13 has always represented an opportunity for those willing to play boldly. There may be no better example of that than what happened here in 2010. In the final round, holding a slim lead, Phil Mickelson found his tee shot nestled in the pine tree's right and seized his moment.
He's going for it. This might be the tournament.
As I was pulling out the 6 iron, Bones asked if I was sure that I wanted to do this, and I remember saying to him that at some point in a golf tournament, you've got to trust your swing and you've got to pull off a shot, and this is the time. I'm going to trust my golf swing and I'm going to pull this shot off.
Clean contact. An unbelievable shot by Mickelson. Absolutely incredible.
The greatest shot of his life.
The remarkable shot, leading to a birdie, helped Mickelson clinch his 3rd green jacket. In one snapshot, the allure of Amen Corner.
Anything can happen, and it has happened, and it will continue to happen.
3 bogeys in a row, and then this.
You can just feel the history and everything you've watched, and all from back the black and white, almost newsreels, to modern day history, to think that it all happened right there It almost looks like a Hollywood set.
For a 3-hole stretch, there's nothing like it.
You can play them well, and you walk out of there thinking, I just hit what I thought were perfect golf shots into each hole, and I'm over par playing these things. And then there are times when you can go birdie, birdie, eagle. It changes the whole round, changes the whole tournament. Really no other place in golf that's like that for us as players.
To that, we simply say, Amen.